Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit like on this video as well as leave a comment down below and help this little channel grow. First of all, thank you all so much for coming here and supporting me. This channel is growing, I feel like, so fast. Every time I look, it feels like there's someone new that's jumped on and joined us. And thank you guys so much for helping this channel grow as quickly as it has. I do know a lot of you have come over from my other channel, and you know I love you guys so much for being here and being so supportive. If you haven't come over from my other channel, I have another channel called Amber's To-Do List. If you're into that kind of thing, feel free on jumping over there and checking it out. It's primarily Dollar Tree hauls, some decorate with me's, or just decorate, like showing the decorations around my house, that kind of thing, but mostly Dollar Tree hauls. I today just wanted to do a check-in with you guys. I want to try to be as transparent as I can be in my weight loss goals and what I have going on. As you know, I am following Weight Watchers. And so I have a daily amount of points each day to try to stay within. By doing so, that's supposed to keep me in a calorie deficit and in turn lose weight, right? So a little bit more on Weight Watchers. I've tried to explain it here and there during my videos because I know a lot of you are coming over from my other channel. You're not necessarily experienced with Weight Watchers, though in the comments I've read that some of you are. Currently, they have a new plan out. It came out in November of last year, and it's called the Personal Points Program. And what they do is they do a little assessment with you when you first sign up. They ask you about what kind of foods you like to enjoy and that kind of thing. They will give you a kind of in your choice-ish, some 0-point foods, and then also, you know, the foods that you have to account for your points. You get less points with the more 0-point foods you get because they want to keep you in that calorie deficit. And then you also get a weekly allowance of points. So my week starts with 20 daily points every single day, and I think it is, I should have looked before I started, 24 maybe, 30. I will double check and I'll let you guys know next time, but I also get an allowance of weekly points. And so weekly points are something that you can use however you wish. And you kind of add on to that. So there's a lot of days that I don't eat all of my daily points, and up to 4 of your daily points will roll over into your weeklies. And so if you have a day that you just want to go ham, like you want to go crazy and you want that piece of chocolate cake that's going to cost you more than your daily amount of points, you can save your weekly points for that. If you're going to a birthday party and you know that you're going to, you know, indulge in some cocktails and have a piece of cake, you can save your weekly points for that. So this is kind of a livable plan. You design it for you. So that's just kind of my quick overview. There's a lot more to it. And if you ever have any questions about Weight Watchers, I'm no way an expert, but I am definitely here to help answer the questions that I know how to answer. So feel free to leave me a comment down below for that, or head over to my Instagram, which is Amber's Losing It is my name over on Instagram, and you can DM me over there and we could just have a one-on-one conversation, or you can go ahead and send me an email, and that is amberslosingit@gmail.com. And I don't mind trying to help answer any questions that you have on Weight Watchers, if that is something that you're choosing to use as your health plan, or if you're just questioning and thinking about it and you don't know if it's the right thing for you. You can ask me any questions, and if I know the answer, I would love to help you. I have been on Weight Watchers off and on for many years. And when I fall off and I gain the weight back, it's completely on me and my lack of motivation. It is not on Weight Watchers because it works. Or WW. They go by WW now. It works. It works when I'm doing it. So with that, Fridays are my weigh-in day. And so every Friday I do my weigh-in, and it resets my weekly amount of points and all of that. And so I have now done 2 weigh-ins since starting, because I started on the 3rd of January. And so I guess I've technically done 3. I only have 2 in there though. So I didn't, well, the 7th wasn't a full week. So today, anyway, since last Friday to this Friday, I've lost a total of 1.2 pounds in the week. And my total weight loss since January 3rd is 3.6 pounds. So I'm happy with those results. What Weight Watchers says is you should lose 1 to 2 pounds per week for sustainable weight loss, healthy, slow, sustainable weight loss. And so I'm following in that, and it makes me happy. I want to talk about some of my achievements, some of the accomplishments that I've made this week, and then I'll talk about what some of my goals are for next week, some of the things that I know that I could be working on and doing better at. So some of my achievements are that since starting my goals on the 3rd of January have had my 64 ounces of water every single day. I was not doing well at drinking water prior to this. I am a person that needs the accountability, and I need something to keep me on top of it. And by tracking my water intake on the Weight Watchers app really helps me see how much water I'm getting and know that I'm getting the amount that I need to. I'm really easy at like veering off and being like, oh, I'd rather have a soda, or I'd rather have a cup of coffee and not drink the water. So tracking it is what helps me. Tracking helps me altogether. That's why Weight Watchers works for me, is I track what I eat. If I just try to do it all in my head, I find cheats and I fall off, or I eat too much, or I don't follow, the serving size and that kind of thing. So that's why it works for me. Tracking works. So I have achieved my water intake, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I also have obviously lost some weight, so I'm doing something right. I'm staying within my amount of points each day. I talked about the weekly points. I don't touch those often, but if you have been on my other page or on my Instagram, we've been doing the stock show a lot, and the stock show does not offer a ton of healthy eating options. And we have gone there with the plan for dinner a few times, and the struggle is real when you're trying to find something healthy to eat in venues like that. But I would plan my day out. I would have low calorie / low point foods throughout the day, and then use most of my points for dinner. And so I still had a loss. So that worked out really well for me this week. So those are some of my achievements I feel like I've done really good at. I got in a lot of steps this week, but that is the only movement I did. I didn't work out at all, and I keep telling myself I want to get in a workout routine to go along with my healthy eating routine, and I haven't done that yet. So that's one of my goals for next week, is to start a better working out routine. The stock show will be over. It ends this weekend, and so I will have more time to devote potentially to working out and not so worried about going to the stock show and doing all those things. And so I will put it as part of my goals next week. I'm debating if I want to say that I want to work out 5 days, Monday through Friday, or if I want to start out smaller than that. That I haven't decided yet, but I will do some workouts. And I will debate before Monday if it's going to be Monday through Friday, or if it's going to be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we'll see. I'm going to try to plan out my week and see what'll fit better. So that's something I need to work on. Another thing I know I need to work on is my vegetables. So everything has a point value. It works out really well. Weight Watchers right now is super nice with this new personal points. For every cup of non-starchy vegetables you eat, you get to gain yourself a point to eat with for the day. So I've enjoyed big salads because I almost feel like I'm getting my salad dressing for free, because if you have a big enough salad of the vegetables, then you're gaining back a few of those points. It's been amazing. But other than that, I need to work on more vegetables in my diet. I did roast up some butternut squash, delicious, and had that one day. But overall, I would like to have more vegetables incorporated in my breakfast and lunch. So that's one of my goals for next week. And to do better about meal planning. We didn't do well at all this week with meal planning, but we also knew that we were going to the stock show a bunch this week. And so we just didn't make it a priority, because we just knew that that's what we were going to be doing. So next week, now that the stock show is over, it'll be doing some better meal planning for the week and having things on hand to eat and that kind of thing. So those are some of my accomplishments and some of my goals. Overall, I feel really proud of myself for what I have done. I'd like to know from you guys if you have any health goals for this upcoming week that you're going to push yourself towards obtaining. Is there anything that you've been working on that you feel like that you have accomplished? Let's always give ourselves the high fives for the things that we're working on and that we're doing. Because if it's as simple as I got in my 64 ounces of water each day, I'm going to give myself a high five for that, because I know that I work hard to do it. And if that's the only goal I achieved, I would be happy, because it means that I achieved something. So make sure that you're giving yourself grace. Make sure that you're giving yourself high fives for your accomplishments. Not every week is going to be a perfect week. I mean, I definitely have weeks where I eat very little vegetables, and I know vegetables are healthy and I should be eating them, and I like them, but not all weeks are going to be perfect. I ate out almost every single night this week. We either did takeout or we eat at the stock show. Literally, I think I cooked for myself once this whole week. So, but it's doable as long as you're paying attention to the type of food you're ordering. I got a grilled chicken sandwich last night because we did takeout last night, and I got cauliflower as my side as opposed to French fries. It was at a restaurant, not at fast food, so I was able to choose the vegetable option instead of the French fries. And oh my goodness, I wanted French fries. Like I wanted them, but I knew today was weigh-in day and I wanted to be mindful on what I was eating, and I'm going to give myself a win for that too. I had a ton of weekly points left over. I could have had the French fries technically. Technically I could have, and I would have been fine in my point allowance. But I knew today was weigh-in day, and I didn't want that to ruin any potential weight loss that I would have on weigh-in day. And one slip up, one like batch of fries isn't going to make you gain all your weight back or anything like that. I understand all that, but I held myself accountable that I'm going to weigh in on Friday, and I wanted to make sure that I had a weight loss. So I'm going to give myself a high five for choosing the cauliflower because it is healthier than French fries. So make sure you guys are giving yourselves big high fives for all that you're doing for yourselves. Make sure that you're setting yourself some goals and make sure they're obtainable goals, whatever it is. That's why as I'm sitting here thinking about my workout goals for next week, I want to make sure whatever I decide is obtainable. Is 5 days next week obtainable for me? And the reason I want to do 5 days is I want to start the program Bar Blend, and she has it set up for Monday through Friday for 8 weeks. And I love it, and I have completed it in the past, and you feel so good because you stretch out your body and you work out all your muscles, and it is an amazing positive workout on Beachbody On Demand, which is like $120 a year, and you can do all the workouts at home. I don't know if there's any like, if I were to give you an access code, because I'm not a coach or anything, I just really like Bar Blend. But if you like to work out at home, it's definitely something to look into. So she does it. Her name is Elise. I love her too. She's very motivational. And she sets it up for 5 days a week. And so I would like to follow her schedule, and that's why my debate is the 5 days. But if it's not obtainable, I don't want to beat myself up at the end of the week for not completing my goal. So when you're setting goals, make sure that you're thinking about what's obtainable for you in your life and what's going to fit and what's going to work, because that's really important. But make sure like they're goals that like are going to help, you know, change your lifestyle and all that stuff too. I don't know what really the point of my video today was other than rambling and talking about, you know, what should we do for this upcoming week. If you feel comfortable with it, leave me a comment down below of what some of your goals are going to be next week, or if you've achieved any goals this week, where you're at in your health journey, if you're on one yourself, or if you just are here to support me. I appreciate you for that as well, and that's awesome too. So that's kind of what I got for you guys this week. I do have several videos in the works, and so my plan is to hopefully do those at or at least one of them at the beginning of next week. My schedule for this channel, my goal is 2 videos per week, because I also have my other channel that I try to do 3 videos per week, and I'm trying to set obtainable goals for everything. And so 2 videos a week are what my goal is on this channel. So the beginning of the week would be like a grocery haul, or I want to talk about my why, and so that I can put it in your ear kind of about what is your why for wanting to be on a health journey. And I have been looking stuff up in articles and stuff, so I want to be really informative with that. And so I think I'm going to do that at the beginning of next week. And then Fridays, I'd love to do the check-ins with you guys and kind of talk about our goals for the upcoming week, where we've achieved our goals, what we can still work on, because that's just real life right there, right? Like, it's real life. So right now that's kind of what my schedule is looking like for this channel, but that doesn't mean it won't change over time, because it's a brand new channel and I'm going to see what works. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. That's where I fall off a little bit on the weekends. That's why my weigh-in day is on Friday. I will be honest with you. It gives me a couple days that if I fall off, I can make it up the rest of the week and do better and still have a weight loss on Friday. That's really why. We are going to the stock show again this weekend. It's the last weekend. They have Clydesdales there, and they are beautiful. And I'm going to have a funnel cake. I've already decided. I wanted one the entire time, every single time I've gone to the stock show, and I have told myself no. And I'm not rewarding my weight loss with a treat, but I am going to allow myself to have a funnel cake because I want one. And then I will do good the whole rest of the week, and we will see how Friday turns out with that. Just being honest with myself and honest with you guys. So I will see you guys next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, and then again next Friday. And please, again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment, help this channel grow. I appreciate all of you. I love you all so, so much. If you are consider joining Weight Watchers, I do put my link down in the description box. No pressure, obviously, but if this is something that sounds like you would like to do for your weight loss goals, please use my link to sign up. It gives me, I think, 2 free months if you sign up using my link, and I think that it gives you an additional discount for using somebody's link, but I could be wrong with that. And if you have any questions, if it's something you're considering but you're not ready to take the plunge, reach out to me with any questions, and like I said, I will do my best to answer. I'm not, an expert, but I am trying to work the program, so if it's something I don't know, it's something I probably love to learn. So, all right, guys, that's enough rambling. I'll see you next time. Bye.